What's up guys, it's Rise here, and today we've got an interesting video for you. So in the PvP community there is a huge tournament going on, the Battle of the Servers, and basically different discords and different groups around the Pokemon Go community are choosing 5 representatives, their 5 best trainers, to represent them in this huge tournament among so many servers. And basically we're going to try and determine the best server there is. So I'm representing Osmo PvP. Thanks to JR for selecting me as one of the members to represent this server. Quite the honor. And basically each round in this tournament, which is hosted by Arkansas PvP, will have a different theme, and it's a double elimination tournament. So 5 members play 5 opposing members of a different server, and you each play 5 games, and whichever team racks up the most points will advance to the next round. And if you lose, you go into a loser's bracket, and they will compete to still get to the championship. So eventually it'll come down to 2 final Discord groups, 2 final servers for the championship. Without further ado, we're gonna get into these battles, and this was a really good example in these first few battles that I'm gonna show you of why you need a counter for every major Pokemon in a certain meta, and Mantine is that one. So you're gonna see, based off my opponent's team, he doesn't really have a great Mantine counter. So I will often lead with Mantine because Mantine beats Shiftry, it beats Vespiquen, it beats Castform, it beats Blaziken, and it can beat Whiscash, usually, depending on if it lands the Blizzard or not. And we see in this opening matchup, I go for the Bubble Beam, get the shield. I correctly shield the Stone Edge. They swap in Shiftry. Maybe I should have swapped out right away, but instead I go for this Aerial Ace because I know it'll do quite a bit of damage. And I don't switch out right away because these wing attacks are doing damage, and then I switch with Galvantula to catch this Leaf Blade. That'll do not very effective damage. I get to the discharge just before they get to another one, luckily. And because even though it's not very effective, both those Pokemon are very squishy, so it takes out the Shiftry. Now Galvantula is going up against the Whiscash, and that is not what you like to see. Volt switches won't do very much against that ground typing. Now we're going to bring back in Mantine. We go straight for the Aerial Ace, because at this point Mantine's getting kind of low, and a Bubble Beam wouldn't prevent a Blizzard, if it is a Blizzard, from taking us out. But they go for Mud Bomb for some strange reason. Not sure what the play was there. We're going to go for another Aerial Ace, and then switch out to Kingdra because I thought they might get to a Blizzard, and those Dragon Breaths would be able to take it out before they could do that. Then Blaziken comes in, and this game is pretty much all but over. GG's, we take game 1. Heading in game 2, I decided to bring in my Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn has pretty decent matchups against all of his Pokemon except for the 2 fire types. Pretty neutral lead here. These Dragon Breaths are going to do a lot of damage, but so is this Leaf Blade. Neutral typing being Water and Dragon for Kingdra, so I'm going to shield that. Hopefully I get to this Octazooka before another, and I do. And watch what happens here. So because the Octazooka gets the debuff on Shiftry's attack, I'm able to let this Leaf Blade go because it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. I'm going to try and Dragon Breath down. They get to another one. I think I might have been able to survive this, but I didn't want to risk it. I wanted to get switch advantage. They switch out before Shiftry goes down, so I have to be wary of that because they could potentially use that as a sack swap later on. Aerial Ace comes through. Nothing Mantine throws at me, even an Ice Beam, is going to do all that much. I go for the Power Rip here to try and get a shield. Power Rip is going to be doing a lot of damage anyway, though. So here, I'm not sure why I didn't go for the Thunder. Questionable play on my part, because if I went for the Thunder, I wouldn't have had to eat this. I think what I might have been thinking was they probably had Blaziken in back, and I didn't want to give Blaziken a ton of energy to farm with. But they have a cast form, and I make a quick swap right into Kingdra, get this Octazooka off, does almost half damage. And they tried to swap into Shiftry. They probably forgot that their Shiftry was so low on health. Weather Ball is double resisted, doesn't do much. And this game is pretty much sealed. Mantine still has full health, actually. I haven't used Mantine yet, so Mantine can come in and pretty easily take this game too. We head into game 3. Mantine versus Whiscash. So this is a positive matchup for Mantine once again. He doesn't really have anything on his team that can punish Mantine. I just have to be careful of the Blizzard. I'm going to go for the Bubble Beam. That way, even if he hits me with a Blizzard, it's not going to do as much. Only around half health. I don't shield because I don't want to get baited. It is a Blizzard, but look, Mantine can take the Blizzard easily. Neutral damage. I know this is just going to be a Mud Bomb, so no point in shielding. And now that he's out of energy, I just go for the Aerial Ace. This should do a decent amount of damage. Not a ton, but one more Aerial Ace should be enough. And I know I'm going to get there before a Blizzard. My opponent probably should have just gone for 2 Blizzards. They switch out though, bring in Shiftry. And at this point, what do I decide to do? I do shield. And then I catch another Leaf Blade. Second time I time the switch. Shiftry is so spammy, and it's pretty easy to count those snarls, so it's easier to catch a Shiftry on a switch than some other Pokemon. They shield the Power Whip. I overfarmed a little bit, so I'll be able to get to the next one fairly quick. I knew it was too quick for a Hurricane, so I let it go, thinking that's only a foul play. I am going to shield this. No, I'm not, because I counted, and I knew it was a Leaf Blade, which is double resisted against the Grass and Steel type. So good call, and the Power Whip is enough to KO, and it only gives Blaziken 1 counter worth of energy. Now Mantine can come in. Aerial Ace will take out almost half health, maybe more. Oh wow, like 3/4 health. And I knew they were probably going to switch. I shield this for sure, just in case it's a Blizzard, which it is. So I was wrong before. Their Whiscash had a ton of energy. And then Dragon Breaths do the rest. I go on to win games 4 and 5. So I get the 5-0 sweep for Osmo PvP, the 5-game advantage. We would go on to win this round as a team. So good job to all my teammates. We're currently in round 2, and I'm excited to keep playing this tournament. Hopefully we can represent the Midwest and get ourselves as far as possible in this tournament and show that we're one of the strong servers. So it's fun. It's a tournament that has really turned what's an individual type game into a team game, and I'm loving it. So thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, subscribe. I'm going to be posting more Pokemon Go content, PvP. I'm currently ranked top 500 on Go Battle League leaderboards and top 1500 in the world on Sylph. So I'm climbing the ranks. I'm starting to get pretty good at this game, and I'd love to be able to share some of my best battles with you guys. And make sure to post comments down below for what you want to see more of, and hopefully I can get you that content. I'm having a lot of fun with this Battle of the Servers tourney, and hopefully I can represent the Midwest in Osmo PvP, and we can take home the trophy. That'd be awesome. So everyone, this has been your boy Rise. Make sure to have a great rest of the day. Be your authentic self, and yeah, make today the best day of your life. Until tomorrow. See you guys later.